tendency to overestimate how many books I can read, and I also have a tendency to be a vibe reader. But that doesn't stop me from gaslighting myself into believing that I can stick to a plan. So here we are, feeding that belief. I'm gonna show you what books I must read by the end of this year. Let's start with the fall books. And yes, I know it's almost November, and November means Christmas vibes, but still, we have enough time to finish these. My current read is The 7-Year Slip, and let me tell you, this is so damn sweet. The first 2 or 3 chapters didn't really get my attention, but now I think this will be similar to Ali Hazelwood books. Maybe. It's very, very sweet. There's a lot of banter, but it's innocent, and I didn't expect to have a time skip. I'm really curious to see how many stars I'm gonna give this book. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog with it, let me know. Next one is Bride by Ali Hazelwood, and you know I am an Ali Hazelwood fan, okay? Everyone knows that. At this point, you can say I'm doing marketing campaign for her. That's how much I recommend her books. But with this one, I've read the blurb. It's about vampires and werewolves. The daughter of the vampire leader is going to marry the werewolf leader, and I really like Ellie Hazelwood, but this doesn't sound like something I might like. I am probably wrong, but I'm not as excited, but I'm gonna give it a try really soon. And the most autumn book I could find was The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, and as I've said before, I am afraid that this will be cringe. I know it's a sweet, cozy, autumn, fall vibes book. I really don't know what it is about. I'm supposing it's a cafe where they have to work together or something like that, but I'm afraid this is going to be cringe, so we'll see. If you've seen the video I've made with my boyfriend where he recommends me books, you know that I have a TBR from him with books he thinks I might like or books he wants me to read. And one of them is Norwegian Wood. I have read, I think, more than half. I'm not sure. All I'm gonna say is that Haruki Murakami has one active mind, a very extremely outrageously creative mind, and I feel like he has no filter. He's going to put in his books whatever he wants. It doesn't really matter. I believe that talking with my boyfriend about these books is going to be really fun. Next book is Heaven by Mieko Kawakami. This is a book he liked. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like it because the ending is not happy, and it's not really my style. He really likes Japanese authors. I Am Legend. This one I've never talked about in this video because I decided I'm going to read it just because I really liked the movie. He liked the book and he said, you know what, you gotta read this. So this is in addition to the TBR he gave me in that video. If you've seen the video, you know that he recommended Great Expectations, and I was skeptical about it. I was so skeptical about it that I told him, you know what, I don't really want to read it. So he said, okay, you know what, I have another book that you would like much more than that one, and that is Douglas Adams's The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. From what I've seen in his reactions while reading this book, I am going to be really confused about it, and I'm not going to understand why things happen. It's supposed to be a lighthearted, funny read. Most of it doesn't make sense, if you're asking me, but I haven't read it yet. We're gonna see. Let's get into my other reads that are not Christmas reads, and that is You've Reached Sam. Yes, girl. Yes. We are going to have a reading vlog of me bawling my eyes out while reading this book because I already know. I cried while reading the blurb. I am very sensitive when it comes to, because you know, in this book, the boyfriend dies. You know that already. Probably, hopefully, you know, it's on the back here. So I am very, very sensitive to that. Losing the one you love, the partner you're choosing for life or whatever, that is heartbreaking, and I cannot stand it. I put myself in that situation and it tears me to shreds. Honestly, I don't really want to read this book because of that, but I feel like it's going to have a very special place in my heart. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read it. So You've Reached Sam. I need to know what's the hype with Alchemist. It is a must, okay? Everyone is crazy about this book all over TikTok, YouTube, everyone is reading this book. It is a monster of a book, okay? It's 1,000 pages long, so it's a commitment, but I am going to do it because I need to understand what the hype is. I already ordered it. It's going to arrive sometime in November. It is a retelling of a Hermione Draco love story from Harry Potter. I've watched Harry Potter. I do not remember any love story between those two, but we'll see. She was a writer on AO3 and her fan fiction there, so she decided to do a retelling of it. It's not the Harry Potter world, it's different now, and everyone is obsessed with it, so I'm gonna give it a try. Christmas books. I love Christmas books. Everyone loves Christmas books. I already bought a few. This should have been part of my next book haul, but I wanted to show you the books. I'm going to include them in the book haul anyway. I have the Christmas Guest and the Christmas Appeal. Both of them are thrillers and they're really short stories. These are going to be really easy to read. I have no idea what they're about. I just know that everyone is recommending them for the Christmas season. So since I started with the thrillers, we have Rock, Paper, Scissors, which is not really Christmassy. It just happens in February. And from what I understand, you have a snowy setting in this. Hopefully, it is just a little bit wintry. Christmassy rom-coms are a must. I cannot live without them. Last year I read In a Holidays, which was absolutely wonderful, and it kind of reminds me, 7 Years Sleep kind of reminds me of In a Holidays. I really recommend that one. It's a really sweet, easy to read. I think it's YA, it's closed doors. There's only a little tiny scene, but apart from that, it's basically closed doors. Or maybe not a lot spice, that's for sure. Time loop is a thing in this book. What I've already bought is a Merry Little Meet Cute, which I've heard is very, very nice. I've heard it's quite spicy. I'm not looking for very spicy books lately. We'll see if this is too spicy for me. The next one is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I already know this is way too spicy. Honestly, you can tell from the cover, look at this. This is 100% spicy. I searched Christmas book recs. This was on the top of the list. I only have these two, and I really want to get more rom-coms, and I have a few. The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. I haven't read any Lucy Score books. I have Things We Never Got Over. Everyone's recommending it, so I might get it. It's the season for revenge. I definitely am going to read that book. I've been looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I'm looking for some enemies to lovers, but without fantasy. Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. I know nothing about this book, but it's on my list. Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. It has Insta-Love, so I'm not really sure about this one. And the last one is the Christmas Tree Farm. If this is good, I'm gonna get the Christmas Tree Farm. If not, that's not on my TBR. I haven't read a lot of Christmas books because I started reading for reals at the beginning of this year, but last year I read Nosferatu by Joe Hill, I think. It's a weird book. It was weirdly entertaining and really strange. I liked it, but it's Christmassy in a creepy way. Once Upon a December is another Christmas book I read. I didn't like it. It was too real. It was a slow burn, but people were making stupid decisions. They were making really bad decisions, and it got me really angry because why are you doing this? But the ending was really sweet. All books I've mentioned up until now are themed. We have the Christmas ones, the fall ones, the My Boyfriend video ones. We have others as well. The thing is, I am a serial reader. I begin series with no regard as to when I'm going to finish them. I'm pretty sure serial reader is not the best term, but I kind of like it. At the moment, I think I'm in the middle of 9 or 10 series. Some series I postpone because I'm looking for something new, and others are just so outstanding I need to keep them for later, for when I'm going to need a really good book. In November and December, I am focused on finishing some of the series I've started, and these are actually in the order I'm most excited to read. The first one is The Naturals. I've read this book recently in my last reading vlog, and I absolutely loved it. I think Jennifer Lynn Barnes is going to be my new favorite author, and I can't wait for the next book to arrive. Red Rising was another book I absolutely loved. The first part was very intriguing, very fast-paced. We didn't have the training arc, but we did have the getting to know your new environment and sort of training, but you gotta read the book to understand what I mean. We had Deadly Trials, but the last Deadly Trial lasts very, very long, and it got me kind of bored at some point, and I was like, I want to get over this part, but then only the end was intriguing again. Now, what I'm expecting is the second book, The Golden Sun, which I want to read as soon as possible, is going to be much better. So that's also on my TBR. Yes. It's time. I need it. I'm going to read A Court of Silver Flames. Honestly, I just want more of Feyre and Risen, but it's fine because I like Cassian as well, so we're gonna read this. Of course, another Sarah J. Maas book, because I started Throne of Glass series, and I am reading, this is the second one, is it not? I think it is. Yes. Crown of Midnight. I just really want to get back into it. I don't like it as much as ACOTAR, but I feel like it's such a long series, it's just going to get better and better. Powerless is another series I want to continue. The hype kind of faded away lately, and I'm not that curious, but once I start reading it, I think I'm going to like it again. Restore Me. Girlies, Shatter Me is not my favorite series. I am going to be honest, it's not a bad series by no means. I think it's entertaining. I like Aaron Werner, okay? I really like Aaron Werner. It is a YA, it is targeted towards a younger audience, but still, The Naturals is also targeted towards a younger audience, but it doesn't feel as, I don't know, I won't call it childish. I don't think it is childish, but that's how I'm feeling. The writing style isn't really for me. Not a lot of things are actually happening. They are happening, but they don't feel big somehow. So that means that I'm still curious and I want to finish the series, so I think I'm going to read Restore Me. Though again, Ignite Me was the best one of all of them up until now, so Restore Me. All of you are expecting me to read this. Am I wrong? You have been bombarding me with messages about reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. And girl, I will read it. I promise you, this is going to be read by me, okay? But I want to finish the Caraval series first because I want to have the big picture. And I read Caraval. I need to read Legendary, so I love this book so much. This is so pretty. Look at this. Oh my god. One of my favorite covers. This and Caraval. Beautiful. It's not one of my favorite series in the sense that Caraval was a bit slow, but the plot twist at the end, outstanding. I'm hoping this is going to be even better. Next one is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. Now, I've read The Serpent and the Wings of Night quite recently. I read it as an ebook and this really nice girl gifted me the physical book, so I'm gonna show this one from now. So I read The Serpent and the Wings of Night and I absolutely loved it. At first I was vampires and I'm not really feeling it, but then really good. I loved it. The ending was so damn bad, but it was intriguing. So I bought this. I wanted to finish the second book. I read 100 pages of this and I DNF'd it. It wasn't as good as the first one. It was slow. And Rain, the MMC, he did some despicable things. I'm not gonna tell you what, but he is quite despicable right now. There is tension described in the book, but I don't feel it. I don't like him. I don't really care about him. And that hasn't really happened up until now. Someone told me that after 150 pages, I'm gonna say the wait was worth it because the last part or the last half is going to be outstanding. So I'm expecting that. This is on my TBR. We'll see if I'm going to get to it. Twisted Hate. And I am reading this, I'm sorry, but I'm reading this because I hate buying series and not finishing them. If I have the physical copy, I want to finish them. The first two books, they were fun reads, don't get me wrong, they were fun reads. But no, I am not recommending them. I feel like even though they're fun, the spice was kind of cringe and excessive, especially in the second book. The first book too, but the second book was excessive in the spice. That's my opinion. And the first one, I really liked the plot twist and Twisted Love. I feel like these books are a bit cringe, a bit too cringe for my liking, and there is not much else to overcome that cringiness and make me say, okay, it's worth it anyway. People say this one is the best. I might get to it. I can't promise anything, but it is here. It's taken into consideration. We have extra books, and that's because Light Lark was my very first romantasy ever, and I absolutely loved it. I read the first 3 books in 3 days, so I didn't take any break whatsoever. Everything I did was read because I couldn't put it down. And it started my love for romantasy, and honestly, I think it started my love for reading and made me pursue only book content on my platforms at first. And Grimm and Aura book has just been released. It's a double-sided book somehow, and you get Grimm and Aura's point of view of falling in love with Isla, which is really beautiful, and I really want to read that. At first I was like, am I interested? But I think I'm going to love it. So also I got the special edition. I don't really get special editions, but I got it for my birthday, and it's going to arrive in November or even December, so I'm not sure. when I can read it. Crown Tide, the 4th book, is going to be out in December. God, do I want to read that book, because Alex Astor, she loves cliffhangers. As much as I hate cliffhangers, they're good. They are good. And as much as I hate love triangles, they are good. With Alex Astor, they are good. I really want her to choose Grimm. Of course, I'm a Team Grimm girly all the way. We'll see, but these 2 books are on my TBR and I'm so excited to read them. I need to read Quicksilver. It is a must. I've already ordered the next book, but that's not even out yet. I am waiting for it. I'm so excited. I think I ordered a special edition. I've been postponing reading Quicksilver for so much time, and I think it's her time. I need to meet Kingfisher before the 2nd book. I have a lot of books on my TBR, but I have a whole lot of books that I'm waiting for at the moment because I ordered too many books for my birthday. Way too many. Probably 30 or 40 books. I don't know when I'm going to read them, but I will need to lock in 2026 if I want to read all those books. I've already showed you a few of the books I was planning on including in the Christmas book haul in December, but there are many more to show, so a book haul is going to happen in December. I have a lot of books to read in the next few months, and I am very excited, but what I was thinking is posting more long-form content. The one I always post on Saturday will be there. I will continue to post one long form every Saturday, but I was thinking maybe I could post another one during the week, some weeks, maybe twice a month or so. My question for you is, would you like to see that? And if so, what type of videos would you like to see? Reading vlogs again, maybe videos that aren't so book focused, but more focused on my life and day in my life, my morning routine, whatever I'm doing in a week. Things like that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.